Invitation to awaken. Before the world tugs at your sleeve, before you scroll, worry, complain, compare, give yourself to this moment. I want you to imagine something truly radical. There is a wisdom within you, older than fear, deeper than anxiety, stronger than every voice telling you to chase or hide or shrink. Now, what if I told you that Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, the man who carried the weight of the world, wrote for you? Not just Rome, not just for his own sanity, but as a secret friend for anyone who feels overwhelmed, anyone who aches for clarity, anyone who wants to live awake while the world sleepwalks. If you want life hacks, you could Google a million top 10 lists. But if you want spiritual fire, if you want guidance that outlasts every crisis, stay here. Let's return to what your own soul knows. Your life is not an accident. Your presence is not small. Let's walk with Marcus. The first breath. You are not your chaos. Breathe. Really. Take a breath. Feel how wild the mind is. This swirl inside you, demands, memories, hurts, wishes, shame, pride. Marcus started every morning just like you, with this riot. But here's the first secret. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are the space that can notice, soften, and guide them. Marcus whispers to us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. He means there is always a sanctuary within you. Even when the world howls, there is a center that cannot be stolen. Have you ever felt at the mercy of your mood? That's not the truth. You can step back, breathe, and choose, again and again, who you really want to be. As a spiritual practice, whenever anxiety mounts, pause. Inhale, say quietly, I am the observer, not the storm. Exhale and ask, who do I want to be in this moment? If you forgive yourself for not having learned this in school, you begin to remember it with your soul. Dare to face the fire. If you think spiritual power means you never suffer, look closer. Marcus lost children, friends, health, trust. He was betrayed, mocked, blamed for disasters, stalked by death. Look at your own scars. Does the pain mean you're failing? Or are you being tempered like steel in flame? Here's the wisdom. The furnace is not your enemy. The Stoics did not ask for a painless life. They asked to become people who could bear anything. Let's tell the truth. Life will burn you. You will lose things you thought were forever. You will want to run, hide, numb out, blame, escape. But Marcus says, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. You can choose. Will my pain open me or close me? Will I trust that even the thorns are making my soul more alive, more clear, more compassionate, more aware? Next time life gets hard, don't run. Stand in the fire. Feel, breathe, stay, and quietly ask, what is life making of me in this moment? You are more than what you've lost. You are what you choose to do even while you're hurting. You are not a slave to emotion. Ever felt trapped, pulled around by anger, jealousy, grief? Marcus did too. But listen, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Oh, it's not easy. You can't close your heart to pain, but you can drop the story that you are powerless. A spiritual warrior is someone who can hold sorrow, rage, fear, not suppressing, not marinating, but standing as an ocean that can carry every wave. When envy rises, see it. When sadness clings, feel it. But ask, is this who I truly am, or just weather passing through my sky? As an exercise, if a feeling overwhelms you, name it gently. This is sadness visiting. I welcome its lesson. But I am not sadness, I am the witness. Let your awareness, not your reaction, be your signature. Each time you do this, you step further into spiritual adulthood. Negative visualization. Courage is seeing what you fear. What's your deepest fear? Loss? Ridicule? Loneliness? Death? Marcus didn't hide from these. He met them directly. Every day, picture your worst fear happening. Not to torture yourself, but because when the mind runs from darkness, it runs forever. When you approach it with calm eyes, you realize survival is possible. Joy is possible, even after. He writes, do not hanker after what you don't have. Instead, fix your attentions on the finest and best that you have, and imagine how much you would long for these if they weren't in your possession. Let's be practical. Imagine losing something precious. Now ask, how would I rebuild? Feel the tenderness, the ache. Now feel the quiet knowing. You are not what you own, who you please, or even what you achieve. You are something deeper, testable only in loss. True spirituality is lived where comfort ends. The spiritual path is not an escape from heartbreak, but its embrace. Right action over right thoughts. Stop waiting to feel ready. Marcus warns, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Spiritual realization isn't what you know, but what you embody. You can read all the quotes, reflect until sunrise, but the only proof of enlightenment is kindness to your enemy, patience with your child, honesty when no one checks. Carry this today. Every little moment is the whole path. The way you tie your shoes, return a smile, respond to provocation, that is your prayer. The Stoic life is not grand gestures, but 1,000 tiny mercies. When you fail, Marcus did too. He wrote corrections to himself in the night, but every day, another chance to practice. Can you find one place today where you can choose integrity, no matter how minor? Finding holiness in the small is how you become great. Accept radical impermanence. Love now. You are dying. So is everyone you love. Not meant to depress you, meant to awaken you, finally. Marcus says, do not act as if you had 10,000 years to live. While you have life in you, while you can, make yourself good. Spiritual people do not deny endings. They honor them by loving more fiercely, forgiving more quickly, not waiting to begin. This is your invitation. Stop postponing the call, the adventure, the apology, the song inside you. We do not know how many dawns are left. So why gossip, grudge, waste? What if nothing is ordinary because nothing is permanent? Every goodbye deserves your full attention. Every hello, your full heart. Your spiritual inheritance is to love this moment fully before it evaporates. Cultivate stillness in a spinning world. Noise everywhere, notifications, marketing, judgment, fear. But Marcus writes, nowhere is there a more peaceful or trouble-free retreat than in your own soul. Stillness is found in better circumstances, but deeper presence. 5 minutes with your phone off, eyes closed, attending quietly to your breath. This is more radical than it seems. If you want real self-mastery, practice silence. When tempted to react, gossip, defend, complain, just pause. Settle your energy. Ask, what would my deepest self say to this? True power is not loud. It is the calm to observe and respond rather than react. The spiritual life is the quiet revolution overflowing into your every word and glance. You are the philosopher. You are the light. You're not just a seeker. You're a creator. The Stoics are not distant. Marcus's words live in your breath, your choices, your longing for meaning. Spirituality is not about being perfect or untouchable. It is about intimate belonging with yourself, no matter how rough the world becomes. You are being guided home, not to a place free of chaos, but to a resilient presence within chaos. You are the answer to your own ancient questions. So next time the world gets loud, remember who you are. Take a deep breath. Listen beneath the noise, beneath the fear. You are not broken. You are becoming. Pick one hack. Live it with your whole heart. Not tomorrow, now. And then share your journey. Be a luminous spark for the next wandering soul. The path is open. Marcus is walking with you. Let's keep moving forward, awake, honest, and fiercely alive.